Hello and welcome to Barcelona. Behind me is the building that is hosting Ceva Animal's global launch of Velactis. It's an innovative product that is proven to have benefits in the management, welfare and udder health of dairy cattle during the drying off period.
Velactis is the first dry-off facilitator, and it's a product that will help cows to be dry off in a better way. And this is going to be changing the history of the ruminant in Ceva and as well in the whole industry. Basically because we are going to be providing a solution for producers where they can dry off cows with a better management and improve other health and a better welfare.
350 vets and key opinion leaders from over 40 different countries took part in the symposium.
Everything starts at dry-off. The way that this important process is managed will influence the well-being and performance of your dairy cow now and throughout the productivity cycle.
Well, I think it's quite exciting actually. It's really the first truly novel product that we've had for dry cow management in cows in probably the last 10-15 years, and actually offers an opportunity to address some of the biggest challenges that modern producers face in high-yielding cows around the time of drying off.
Dry-off is important from an animal welfare standpoint because nowadays our cows are still producing a very significant amount of milk when we dry them off. And that causes udder engorgement, and udder engorgement causes pain and increased susceptibility to intramammary infections. Dry-off facilitators are revolutionary because until now we didn't have any adequate tool to address these welfare problems of drying off. And now with these products, with dry-off facilitators, we can address the root of the problem, which is the udder engorgement, and therefore reduce the risk of the other welfare problems.
And those neutrophils that I talked about,
we've been struggling with this issue for decades. You know, we breed cows for increased milk production, and we want to maximize the amount of milk we can get from cows throughout their entire lactation. But the problem is at the time of dry-off to get them to stop producing. So in order to find methods of reducing milk production at the time of dry-off is really going to be instrumental to improving the health and well-being of cows.
Of course, this is a global product launch, but it also underlines Ceva's vision of working together beyond animal health. And when you hear more about the three axes surrounding Velactis, that's easier to understand.
The three axes are management, other health and welfare. They are important because of the management point of view. Farmers have to face every day to dry cows with a lot of milk in the udder, and sometimes they have problems, they have difficulties, they experience difficulties with some cows. Farmers reduce the feeding or the quality of feeding and water availability, and then the cows have problems with immunity. So then they don't feel, they feel uncomfortable and they can have metabolic problems.
Velactis brings the opportunity of thinking about managing dry-off. Velactis is a great product, potentially, but it will fail if it is not surrounded by a good management, like any other drug or any other tool that we use for dairy production. Without the proper management, no matter what we do, we're going to fail. So with Velactis, we have the opportunity of rethinking management around dry-off and making the whole thing much better.
Well, the sun is just starting to go down here on the seafront in Barcelona as our global launch of Velactis draws to a close. As we've heard, it's been a historic day both for the ruminant team and for Ceva itself. And before I say goodbye, I thought it would be good to hear from some of our interviewees to sum up Velactis in just 3 words.
That's difficult to get that down to 3 words, but perhaps actually optimal dry-off.
Well, the launch of Velactis means to me and for the industry an easier management, a better udder health and an improved welfare at dry-off.
Enhancing immunity, maximizing milk production, and ensuring milking cow comfort.
Yeah, I think one would be innovation, another one would be welfare, another one would be profit.
My first word would be opportunity. Opportunity for the dairy industry and opportunity for Ceva. Second one would be responsibility. First, responsibility to my colleagues of Ceva to make sure that Velactis becomes a success, but also responsibility to make sure that we are able to translate Velactis or be able to convince the dairy industry that this is the tool that they need. And my third word would be fun. Like we have said for quite some time, this is a great opportunity. I've never had this chance of introducing a revolutionary product like this in my past. And I don't think, well, I hope I'm wrong, but I think it will be very unlikely that I will have this same opportunity again in the future. I consider myself a very lucky guy.
So there you have it, a breakthrough product for the ruminant market. This is Nick Wood from the W Hotel in Barcelona saying bye for now.